Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's end-of-day world currencies, stock markets and commodities wrap-up for Wednesday, April 9th, 2025. Kicking things off, I'm Victoria Cashmore. Major currencies showed mixed performance against the US dollar today. The greenback gained 1.57 yen and climbed 1.1 cents against the Swiss franc. However, it fell sharply against the Aussie dollar, dropping 5.5 cents. Looking at returns, the US dollar has declined 2.7% against the Australian dollar this week. Meanwhile, it's gained 1.6% versus the yen. Month to date, most major pairs show the dollar weakening, with a notable 3% decline against the Swiss franc. The greenback weakened 1.8 cents against the loonie. The dollar has risen against the rupee for 5 consecutive sessions. Against the kiwi, the dollar fell notably, dropping 3.7 cents. Week-to-date performance shows the dollar up 1% versus the rupee, while falling 1.8% against the New Zealand dollar. The greenback has declined 2.1% against the Canadian dollar since the month began.
Looking at global stock market tracking ETFs, I'm Max Profit. Thailand led gains with a 12.9% rise to 51.23, despite showing a very strong negative trend. Poland and Norway followed with gains of 12.1% and 10.1% respectively, both displaying mixed positive trends with notable volatility. Week-to-date returns show Poland outperforming with a 10.1% gain, while Netherlands and Thailand both returned about 6.6%. Year-to-date, Poland stands out with a remarkable 32.7% return, while Norway shows a modest 8.3% gain. Among underperforming global markets, Philippines rose 4.2% today, while Belgium gained 4.1%, though both maintain negative trends. Turkey showed an upward breakout after 3 days of flat movement, despite its very strong negative trend. Week-to-date, Philippines shows a 5.6% return, while India and Turkey both gained around 3.7%. Hong Kong has struggled, dropping 3.6% for the week and nearly 10% month-to-date.
Considering commodities, I'm Liquidity. Gold futures and silver futures showed strong gains, up 3.5% and 4.2% respectively. Copper futures surged 7.5% amid downward volatility. Aluminum futures and palladium futures both advanced despite maintaining very strong negative trends. Week-to-date returns show silver and copper leading with gains of 7.4% and 8% respectively. However, year-to-date, gold leads the group with a 17.3% return, while aluminum lags with an 8% decline. Energy futures showed significant gains despite maintaining negative trends. Natural gas futures led with a 7.9% rise. Crude oil futures gained 5.2%, while Brent Crude added 4.4%. All contracts experienced very strong downward volatility today. Year-to-date performance shows energy futures struggling, with Brent Crude and Crude Oil both down about 12.5%. Natural gas is the only positive performer, up 2.9% for the year, despite today's volatility. Live cattle futures rose 4.2% with mixed positive trend. Lean hogs broke downward after 8 days of flat trading. Class 2I milk jumped 7.7%, while corn gained 2.4% with strong upward momentum. Week-to-date returns show Class 2I milk leading with a 6.8% gain. Corn follows with 4.5%. Year-to-date, lean hogs and feeder cattle lead the group with gains of 7% and 6.2%, respectively. Grains showed broad strength. Corn maintained its upward trend, rising 2.4%. Soybean futures broke upward from consolidation, gaining 3%. Wheat and rough rice posted modest gains with mixed trends. Week-to-date performance shows corn and soybeans leading gains at 4.5% and 4.1%, respectively. Oats lagged the group, down 2.1% for the week, with persistent downward volatility. Soft commodities showed mixed performance today. Orange juice led gains with an 8.1% rise, while cocoa jumped 6.9%. Sugar extended its losing streak to 5 consecutive days, dropping 3.2% amid strong downward volatility. Coffee and cotton futures both gained 2.5%. Looking at week-to-date returns, orange juice shows the strongest performance, up 11.8%, while sugar is down nearly 6%. Year-to-date, most commodities are showing negative returns, with orange juice down 48% and cocoa down 29%. Only coffee maintains a positive year-to-date return of about 10%.
And with that, we conclude another end-of-day world currency, markets and commodities wrap-up. I'm Victoria Cashmore, along with my AI co-hosts Max Profit and Liquidity. Thanks for watching. Look for daily wrap-ups every day just after 5 p.m. New York time. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency and commodities. Thanks for watching.